Hi everyone and welcome back here. My name is Irina and I'm a professional visual artist. In today's video, I'll show you how to draw a cute emoji using the Drawing Desk app on an iPad Pro. I'll explain every step of the process to make sure you can follow along and draw this with me. Also, I'll do my best to share all my digital drawing tips and tricks because I really want you to learn as much as possible from this tutorial. Let's start by filling the background with a very light blue. Then create a new layer and use the circle shape to draw a perfect circle in the middle of the canvas. If you want to know the exact color that I'm using, please take a look on the color sticker placed on the left corner of the screen. Also, you can see the brush I'm drawing with. The selected one will always be a little bit out of line. After you fill the circle with color, go back and select the background layer and add some lights to make the circle really pop up. I'm using the airbrush here, and just as I mentioned before, you can see it is a little bit out of line. To select a color from the screen, as I just did, touch the screen and hold a finger in there for a few seconds. Now let's choose the background color and make it a little bit darker to draw a little shadow under the circle. The next step is to build some volume on the circle, so select and alpha lock the layer and add a small shadow all around the contour and a soft light just in the middle. If I'm drawing too fast for you, please feel free to pause the video whenever you need to catch up. Can you guys guess what I'm about to draw now? If you are thinking about the mouth, you are absolutely correct. Use the shape tool again to draw two semicircles on top of each other. Just make sure they are on different layers and that the black one is on top. Then close the black semicircle, fill it with color, and start perfecting the light yellow contour. Now create a new layer and start drawing the eyes and the eyebrows. This step will really make the emoji come to life, and you can either use a smaller sized brush and take your time perfecting the contour as I do for the eyes, or just draw the general shape and come back with the eraser tool to clean up. I'll show that later on the eyebrows. Now I'd like to add some details inside the mouth, so I'll start by using the alpha lock on the layer, then start drawing the tongue with the airbrush. Remember, you can always see the color that I'm using on the color sticker. When you're done, choose the marker brush and draw the teeth with white on the same mouth layer. I bet this step will be so much fun for you guys. This is optional, but adding some more shadows around the teeth will make them more realistic. I'm using the airbrush again with black, but on a very low opacity. The mouth is pretty much done, so we'll go on adding some shades to the contour. You know the drill. I'll follow the layer first and start shading with the airbrush. For the highlights, I like to use the pencil brush on a very small opacity. The pencil and the pastel brush must be my favorite drawing desk brushes. They are so versatile and you can use them in so many ways depending on their size and transparency. We'll add the rest of the details directly on the yellow circle layer. Depending on your preferences, use the same pencil brush or the airbrush at a medium size and low opacity to add more shadows around the features to emphasize them. Then, draw some more shadows on the face, especially at the bottom. At this point you have probably noticed that I'm really building up the shadows and the lights. I could draw them directly, of course, but layering them will give you a better effect of volume. Since we have increased the shadow intensity on the face, we will do the same with the lighting. After that, use the pencil tool with white or a very light yellow to add highlights. Did I ever mention that I love drawing highlights? They make everything look nice and polished in a matter of seconds. If you want to, you can add some highlights on the eyes and eyebrows. I think this is a nice touch that makes the character look a little bit 3D. By now, our smiley face already started to look like the emoji we all know and use. By the way, which emoji do you use the most? Let me know in a comment and I might draw it in a future video. Now, of course, you can't have a laughing face with tears of joy without the tears, so we'll draw them next. Create a new layer, pick the marker brush and start drawing them. You don't have to use the shape tool if you think you can draw them directly, but it's so much easier like this. You can also just draw one of the tears and duplicate it with a scissor tool. When you're happy with the general shape, alpha lock the layer and let me show you a nice trick that you can use to draw any kind of transparent object. Choose whatever colors you've got in the background of your object and add them on your object using a soft brush. In this case, I'll use the airbrush to bring some yellow and light blue on the tears. Then, I'll build up some more shadow into the contour of the tears with dark blue. This illustration is pretty much ready, so you can leave it like this. But I'll do some more steps of highlighting just to show you how far you can go with that. Just stop drawing for a second, watch my process till the end, and decide how much detail would you like to have to those tears. There's no right or wrong answer, it's just a matter of what you like. Thank you so much if you had the patience to watch this tutorial till the end. Please follow this channel for more digital drawing tutorials and turn on the notification button to make sure you won't miss any new video. I'd love to know your opinion about this and also what would you like me to draw next, so drop a comment and let me know. See you soon!